My name is Tykia. I'm 17 and this is my story. I was born with glaucoma, cataracts, and nystagmus. Glaucoma is when the nerve that's connecting your eye and your brain is damaged. A lot of it is caused by high eye pressure. Nystagmus is when your eyes have many seizures, it's uncontrollable, and a lot of doctors don't see it often. You mostly see it when people have concussions. Growing up with vision impairment was hard. I missed a lot of school due to doctor's appointments and surgeries. I had over 36 eye surgeries, 4 oral surgeries, and a lot of GI issues. Going to school was very hard because a lot of teachers didn't understand that my vision can change really quickly. It could be perfect 1 minute and then totally different the next minute, which is hard for my mom because we go through about 4 pair of glasses a year, and teachers didn't really understand that I couldn't see the color green or the color red or pink.
Hi, my name is Simone Peterson. I met Tykia about 2.5 years ago at the beginning of her sophomore year in high school. I wouldn't have known she was visually impaired if they hadn't told me. Working with her was such a pleasure. She caught on to stuff very easily, amazing young lady. And she did wonderful, and she excelled. What can I say? She's an all-around wonderful young lady.
Reading was very hard. It was hard because I would miss letters when I was reading, or certain letters would look like other letters, like a B would look like an H and an H would look like a B, or a 9 would look like a 6, just because I couldn't see it all. And so that made it hard for me to read and write, but I had perfect handwriting, and I would have to use certain notebooks and pens just so I can see what I was writing and the teacher can understand what I was writing. When I had my first surgery, I was a week old, and it was to remove the cataracts off of the eye so I can see. When I lost my vision, it was sad because I thought that I wasn't going to be able to do everything that I was doing, but that wasn't the case. I found a way to walk alone, and I learned how to cross the street with my eyes closed by just listening to the sound of the cars and hearing the ticks of the lights changing so I won't get hit by a car. So when I was learning how to walk independently, my mom had to wear flip-flops all year round so I could follow the sound of her flip-flops and her cues. And I also wanted to learn how to do makeup. That's how I got into different color lipsticks. That was my new way of expressing myself. And I also got into very bright color hair just because I can see it easier than normal color hair, and I wanted my hair to match the lipstick I was wearing. So doing that, I also rode my bike, but it made me going to the doctor way more often. I was going to the hospital like every other day just to make sure that everything was stable and my pressure was still low enough, or if it wasn't low enough, they would increase my medicine or do another surgery, which I didn't want to do anymore, and it made me afraid to have surgery because the last surgery had such a negative effect on me. But I got through it. I learned how to do hair. I started cooking. I was wearing my color hair and still truly doing all different types of crazy stunts. And then I also got an animal, and a support animal, and that would be my pig. And I got her to help cope with my emotions because I really didn't know how I was gonna make it through school anymore because it was already hard, and then going to school was even harder when you didn't have vision at all. So I got her, and that turned out good for me. Yeah.
You said it turned out good?
Yeah. Turned out good, but bad for my mom.
Oh.